Welcome back. Now we're here with Cameron Duty, a co-founder of Bellhops, the recipient of the Chamber's 2014 Spirit of Innovation Award. Let's take a moment to learn more about Bellhops and how they're innovating the process of small-scale local moving.
Bellhops is a tech-based, on-demand platform providing a convenient solution to small-scale local moving through a nationwide workforce of college students. Headquartered and piloted in the Chattanooga area, Bellhops simplifies the moving process. Bellhops customers make an online moving reservation up to the day of the move, with the freedom to choose exactly how many bellhops they need and for how long. Bellhops choose their own jobs, and customers receive an email with their assigned Bellhops photos and profiles so they can get to know their personal moving team. Founded by Cameron Duty and Stephen Vlaus in 2012, Bellhops now employs 25 full-time employees in Chattanooga, in addition to nearly 10,000 student bellhops who make moving easy for customers ranging from students to senior citizens in more than 120 cities in 42 states. Bellhops don't think of themselves as movers, just as friends who help you move.
That gives us a great overview of Bellhops and what you do. Cameron, can you tell us a little bit about Bellhops' story and how you came about?
Sure. My co-founder and I, Stephen Vlahos, started the company kind of out of a garage. We didn't have any money. We were 2 years out of college and decided that we wanted to get our feet wet in entrepreneurship. And so we pulled a little bit of money together, and his wife's actually a graphic designer. She built our first site. But we started moving college kids into residential housing at Auburn University, which is where we went to school. And we were hoping that first year, we had like $1,000 in the company, and we were hoping that first year to move like 25 kids, and we ended up moving about 300 kids in 3 days. And so we had to kind of scramble to hire like 75 of our friends, that were still in school, and it was kind of chaotic. But after the first real push, we said, okay, people are willing to pay for this. And so we expanded cities. We kept our jobs. Actually, Stephen, after that first year, left his job as a commercial banker and went full-time with it, which I just thought was crazy at the time. But ended up being a really great move because he was able to pour in all of his time into it. I was in another career in medical equipment sales, and I could spend a lot of time, during the nights and weekends pouring back into the company. But we ended up doing well enough that second year that we realized that we needed to raise money and that we needed to expand out of just the college scene, because we realized that the local scene was, obviously much larger than just the students.
Sure. And you guys weren't founded in Chattanooga, were you? How did you get here?
Yeah, no, we founded the company in Birmingham. We were living in Birmingham. Actually, we came up to ask advice of Ted Alling with Lamppost and Access. Came up here to just ask his advice on how do we scale out tech in our company, and came up for advice and ended up, by the end of the meeting, Ted was like, we'll give you whatever you want to, whatever you need, we'll make it happen, and we want you to move your families and your company to Chattanooga. And it just took us by surprise, and we kind of pulled the trigger and made that happen.
It's always a nice feeling to hear somebody say, we'll give your business whatever you need.
Yeah.
You guys had a big announcement this past week about Series A funding.
Yep.
Talk about that.
Yeah, so we consider last year, 2013, our first real year in operation. The 2 years prior to that were very much pilot years. And we had a really solid year last year. This year we were doing 6 times revenues for 2013, and we could have, honestly, we could have kept going without raising any more money, but we really realized that in order to have the firepower that we needed to pour into expansion, into continuity, operations, tech, we really needed to raise some money. So we, about 4 months ago, decided that we wanted to raise, and basically I lived in San Francisco for about 2 months and had about 1,000 meetings in 60 days, and it was just a crazy process, but we ended up getting funding and closing that out.
Well, congratulations on your award. Congratulations on your funding, Cameron. Appreciate you being with us. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Taking Care of Business.